I forgot one thing. Coco is absolutely correct. I love their relationship. It started from a love-hate relationship to her loving her like a daughter. And I love the fact that she loves Amber like a daughter. I love the advice that she gives her because she is right. The one thing about men is they're pretty much all the same. It's just depending on where you catch them at. And that's the hard part with men as far as catching them because a lot of men really don't know what they want, and they're some of the most confusing creatures I've ever seen in my life. But the one thing about men, they're pretty much all the same. But like I said, it depends on when you catch them. Some men are very strong, very dominant men. Like I said, all men have the same potential, just like all women have the same potential. But it depends on how they were raised. It depends on their spirituality. It depends on, if they can take care of themselves, stuff like that. Those things do matter. So what I will say in this situation is she gave Amber the best advice about her peace and her tranquility. Y'all, let me tell you something about that. That's your last step of recovery. When you are at peace with everything that happened, including your physical health. When you make changes that are not just going to be temporary, they're permanent changes. These are changes you do the rest of your life. For example, I was sitting here today, and it's been a little too hot to go walking. So I'm about to do some exercise up here, and I'm about to do some aerobic exercise. I haven't decided if I'm going to do steps or not. My mom got a bike downstairs. Might get on that a little bit later on. But today is going to be a writing day. I got to do some writing. So y'all might catch me. I might do a panel today. And if y'all want to come, by all means, you're welcome. But we are going to talk about this. But I got some writing I got to do for my recovery book. And I got a new computer over there that I got to set up. I'm still setting it up. I still got a bunch of stuff I got to add to it. But once I get everything on there, I'll be doing a lot of writing while I'm here. But what I will say is this here. When it comes to this situation with Bethany, I think it's going to backfire. I think it's going to actually backfire. I think what's going to happen is her daddy going to end up firing her. He going to fire her. Why? Because she is a loose cannon that he cannot control. That girl has caused too much godforsaken chaos. And not only that, that's public record that she's been sued. And there's no telling how many other people are going to sue her. I got a feeling there's going to be more lawsuits to come. And being that it's going to be public record, people going to find out they're not the only ones that they've been messed with. And people going to be coming out of the woodwork suing her. The only reason that Chase lost his case because of Jeff. If Jeff would have never got on that stand, Chase would have won that case if he would have prepared his lawyer for it. I don't even know why they put Jeff on the stand because Jeff has nothing to do with what happened. But it worked in their favor. But they dismissed the case, so they decided to drop it. That's the only reason why. But the only reason why they're not going to put Chase in jail is because Bethany has played her part as well. Because if Chase go to jail, Bethany going to jail for what happened. So either way it go, it wouldn't have been no point. So her daddy was smart, but your daughter going to continue on, and you're going to have to continuously keep bailing her out. And there will be more lawsuits to come. That's the crazy part. As for Ralphie, I'm not surprised that Momo didn't take the money because Momo ain't stupid. But I can't wait till Tamara tells Dee about Raquel and he finally talks to Ralphie. Ralphie gonna be pissed at Dee because Dee should have told him a long time ago. When you first found out that Momo was trying to get with Ralphie, you should have told him that y'all had something going on. But in the end, I don't know if Dee and Tamara can get back together because I don't think Tamara gonna be able to deal with Dee at this point. Even though, yes, Tamara was the first one to step out, but Dee has been wilding between Momo and Raquel and God knows who else. Now is Nichelle. Now, why haven't we seen Nichelle with Ralphie yet? Because Dee ain't even told Ralphie that Nichelle is in town. Not only that, are y'all gonna bring Cora back? I mean, you brought Nichelle back. Can we bring Cora back? And her actually being single? Because if he's not gonna get with Diva, I don't know why y'all just didn't bring Cora back. Just like with Mike, I need y'all to bring Tatiana back. Just bring Tatiana back. Bring her back. Because that's the only person that Mike is going to do right by. Bring her back. Bring Tatiana back. Cause I'm telling you, if Tatiana come back, she gonna shut all of this down. All Tatiana got to do is, Mike, I'm still in love with you. I miss you. I want to work it out. Mike will drop Sonny, Melissa. He'll drop all of them for her. That is the one girl that Mike will drop everything for. Tatiana, please bring her back. Wayne, bring her back. Bring Tatiana back. Bring Coral back. Bring Ralphie's baby mama back. Because at the end of the day, we don't want this for Ralphie. We want Ralphie to be happy. But you know what? I don't know what's going to go on because Sonny got a crush on that other guy. I think he's good for her. I think he'll be good for her because he's single. He actually is single. And him and Tamara didn't work out. So Sonny and him might be cool. And Sean and Jocelyn might be cool. Can we bring Cora back so Cora and Ralphie can finally be together and have a real relationship? And then, if y'all gonna put D and Tamara together, if not, put D and Michelle together. I think D and Michelle would be good together, to be honest. And I'm gonna explain why. When D was around Michelle, he was completely different. And I think she gonna be the one to motivate him more so than Tamara. D need to be with somebody that's not Tamara. And I think Michelle would be good for D, to be honest. Their personalities are different, but yet they seem to come together. Because when he was in there talking to her, I could tell that the way he approached her was different. And Michelle, she's about her business. She ain't got time for this. She gonna make him have to step up. D needs somebody that's similar to when Tamara was honeypot, similar to that. So he definitely needs somebody that is a no-nonsense type of female. And don't get me wrong, Raquel is definitely that. But because they families are enemies, I don't think that's going to work. But yeah, I really believe that, or he need to go back to Asha. Because Asha's the only one, regardless of it all, that has been there for him through all of it. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, when it comes to healing and recovery, there's different stages and everybody's in a different place. There's 12 steps of recovery and healing. It ain't what y'all think it is. Depends if it's physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, financially, or relationships. Which one it's going to be. So there's 12 steps for each one of them. And y'all are seeing the steps. I just haven't really broke it down. What y'all don't know is the whole entire time, the steps have been shown. I haven't really went into which step is which, because that's something I want to do in training. But when I start doing trainings as far as emotional intelligence and critical thinking, common sense and common judgment, morals, values, principles, and ethics, weighing the pros and cons and consequences, repercussions, and karma. Y'all notice I say that all the time. Those are your steps. Just never said them in which order. So yeah, critical thinking, common sense, common judgment, morals, values, principles, ethics, weighing the pros and cons, consequences, repercussions, and karma. 12 steps. All of them are different. So yeah, those are the 12 steps to recover. But physically is a little different because for physically, that does apply, but there are 12 different steps. I'm still working on that one. But spiritually, there's 12 steps. Financially, there's 12 steps. Everything in life is 12 steps. And that's something that I'm trying to teach people. But the physical one, I'm still working on. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But I'm figuring, I got 8 of them. 8 out of the 12. I got 3 more I got to figure out. Once I figure out those 3, then I'll tell you what those are. But in the end, like I said, our destiny may take us in one place differently than what we expect. But in the end, your blessings are yours, not for everybody else. So I'm happy about the relationship that Coco and Amber have. But if I was Amber, I would get rid of Brittany as an attorney. But if I was her, I would distance myself from Brittany. I would distance myself. We still would be cool, but we would never be as close as we were. Because I would never trust her around a man, especially a manly man that I'm dating. Because if I can't trust Shayla, I can't trust you. So yes, Brittany and Shayla are the same person. So honey, you need to keep her at a distance. Let her be more of an associate than a friend. Bye, y'all.